Hello, everyone. Good to be back here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's an exciting time right here. I hope you're having a nice time and having a nice day, and hope you're enjoying yourself and your family and work. Yes, it's a bit out of place because the brutality going on in Nigeria these days is becoming so unbearable that, the security that's supposed to protect the lives and properties of citizens are the ones rather oppressing the citizens of this country. It is so unfortunate because right here you see a policeman, you know, if you've been in the news lately, you will hear a lot of hashtag. You see a lot of hashtags saying end SARS and all of that. It is so pathetic that it's getting out of hand on a daily basis because the way youths are being killed in the country is like they forget they are the leaders of tomorrow. Forget the fact that we still have old people, ruling the country. The time is nearer than we all think where these young ones will begin to rule this country. And the more brutalized they get, the more they will become tyrants when they even become leaders. Because from what they've gone through, they'll begin to, exhibit such kind of behaviors even when they become leaders. So whatever the government is doing about this, I think they should quickly try to settle this issue of SARS. We've seen situations on how SARS embarrass people on the road. Yes, I've been to Nigeria so many times, and I've even experienced how these SARS people embarrassed us while we were coming. It is so bad to the extent that a lot of people cannot even come home. A lot of people are so scared of even taking their personal cars to travel, and so on and so forth. It is so pathetic. Anyway, guys, I will tell you what this guy did right here in Edo State, Benin City. And trust Edo guys, they are not even smiling. They had to dig it with this guy because you will not believe that a policeman is holding a knife because he feels that if this guy should talk too much, the next thing he's going to do is just to stab the guy, and that will be the end. We've seen situations of so many young guys just dying just like that, like chicken. But anyway, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to this channel if you haven't, and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell, because right here it says God have mercy as a police officer holding a knife in Edo State as he confronts a citizens. Hours ago, talks were held about a protest that citizens wanted to carry out, and plan was later aborted as Naira Marley was begged by the government not to protest. There have been talks about sacks, extortion, molestation, harassment, all sorts to citizens. It's really a call that citizens wake up to and try to protect themselves from the tyranny of the forces that was meant to protect them. Now, there was a video policeman holding a knife while he confronts citizens, which have got people talking. The policeman was seen holding a knife while confronting the citizen. He was told to drop the knife by the citizen, and there was pandemonium around the state of Benin City. Edo State is turning into something else these days, with men on uniform breaking into homes, harassing people on the streets, on the roads, and even in their homes. We wonder where this is going to take Nigeria and even the people of this state now, because Nigerians do not even have security to protect the lives and properties of her citizens. Rather, those who are supposed to protect the lives of citizens are the ones oppressing and even harassing and even molesting the citizens. Anyway, my people, I hope you're seeing it on the screen right here. You can see how he was looking at the guy. Before you know it, this man can just easily take the knife and, stab this young man on the chest or even in the neck. So many instances that we cannot begin to mention. Even this time, I remember that a few days ago that the IG was talking about, he was saying that policemen are not supposed to, take any citizen's phone and check whatever is in their phones, that they don't have such rights. Yes, when we talk about rights in Nigeria, we have seen so many instances where Nigerians' rights have been infringed by the security agents. Yes, so many times, and there's nothing you can do about it. Is it a security man that stops you on the way and says, "Bring your phone," and you are like, "Okay, I want to prove the law to you. You are not supposed to check my phone, or you are not supposed to do this." Before you know it, they've gone you down. And that is the end of it. And the other policemen will protect and say, "Oh, the citizen was trying to drag the gun, and somehow, the bullet just came out, and that was it." But that is not the case. That is the only report that they always give, that it just happened out of accident, that the guy was trying to be stubborn. He was trying to, take the policeman's gun, or trying to harass the policeman. Those are the many stories we hear. But obviously, for some of the videos that we've seen that the citizens were just there saying, "Oh, I know my rights. This is what I feel we should do." But instead of that, before you know, they gun the person down just because they believe they have guns. And I know when a time will come that everyone will begin to hold ammunition, and it will not be safe for this country. And when this really happened in Edo State, a lot of Nigerians actually, they responded to this, because everyone became so angry, because it's been days now that Nigerians have been shouting, "End SARS, end SARS." Even throughout last year or so, everyone was shouting, "End SARS." By the time you see these guys on the road, they see "End SARS" on your phone, my dear, you will be in cell. Your parents will not even know where you are. Everyone that you know would not even know where you are. You would just be in their cell for days, for weeks, for months. That is if they don't decide to even kill the person. And that has been what has been going on in Nigeria. A lot of young men are in prison that their parents have been looking for, and they are putting everywhere "missing person." But these guys don't care. They don't care, because they've taken everything that would identify your personality away from you. And it's, if you go to some of these prisons, you see some of these young guys, they will tell you, "Nothing, I don't know what I did that brought me here." And it has been like that. And this should stop. The government keeps behaving like they don't know anything, that perhaps the citizens are overreacting and all of that. The citizens know when to react and when not to. I remembered when President Goodluck Jonathan asked every patrol policeman not to stay on the road. And for the number of years that he was there were no police on the road. And there was no incident of robbery or even kidnapping. Yes, there was none. So I wonder why this is now happening. The more you have these guys on the road, the more problems citizens are facing. We shouldn't be. Nigerians should be happy that their security agents lined up on the express road for safety. But rather, the moment you see them, you know this is trouble for you. It is wrong. It is totally wrong. And these things should be addressed before the country becomes something else. Because if you see how Nigerians are reacting, a time will come that it will be securities and citizens fight, and nobody can hold that fight, because a lot of people would have made up their mind that whatever wants to happen should happen. We are ready to die. And it shouldn't get to that level. I think the presidency and the federal government should quickly do something about it before it gets out of hand. So my people, I don't know what to think about this. Whatever you feel, please drop it in the comment section, and drop it right here. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for being here. Do have a pleasant time.